GeauxBurns welcoming you back to Racing Badly. This is Container Carve Up, another user-created race, and a few weeks ago we had one kind of similar in the shipyard, but that one really sucked. It was kind of boring. And this time, hopefully it's a little bit better because this is actually a GTA-style race, and in the supers, in my Pegassi Vaca, anything goes now. Got weapons, got rockets. So hopefully I will do much better than I did earlier. And in case you watched the other episode first, you would know that I didn't exactly rage quit with Stairway to Hell. That's what I'm calling it. It just was frustrating and I got tired of it. And I had a feeling that it was going to take me probably to the end of time to actually get to the top of the hill. But anyways, if you want to go watch it after this one, if you haven't checked it out yet, feel free and go do so. It's up there for you, along with all the other past Racing Badly episodes. I have a few of them up for you. Currently in 6th place right now in Container Carve Up, and this is a little bit better than that other similar race that we did about a week or so ago that I wish to forget about. Actually, most of these races I wish to forget about. I wish to hit the delete button upstairs, but if I did that, I wouldn't learn anything. Well, I think we all have learned something very valuable. I suck when it comes to racing, which is the kind of the point of this series. It's not to show you how awesome I am at racing. It's not to boast or brag about, hey, I'm the best racer in Grand Theft Auto Online. I'm not. I just think it's funny how bad I am. And when I first started actually trying to race in Grand Theft Auto Online from the very beginning, the very first race you do when Lamar picks you up, I did terrible. But fortunately, you didn't have to win the race in order to advance to the rest of the game. So fortunately, it was just a tutorial. But it's very rare that I actually get first place. And I have gotten first place a few times before I started Racing Badly, but most of the time, I'd end up at the very bottom and obviously getting a DNF. And so far, once again, I'm proving to follow the proud tradition that I have of sucking, where I'm in 8th place. Well, 7th place, probably briefly. Yep, as I thought. Had to slam in that container. Oh, man, I tell you. You know, sometimes I really wonder why I put myself through this 3 days a week. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Maybe I just like self-torture. Maybe I just get off on self-humiliation. I don't know. Maybe it's a way of keeping me humble. Keeping my ego in check. Because sometimes, yeah, I can let things get to me. But I don't know, so far it hasn't been a very good day for Racing Badly, because that other race really just irked me. It just blah. Because what I do is I pull up the phone in GTA Online, and then I just go to quick jobs and I go to race. I don't plan which race I'm going to do. And if I see a race that I've already done, I exit it, because I don't want to go through that again. Plus, we already did the race. For example, one of the races was Commute. And I'm like, no, I already did Commute, so I'm exiting out of that one before it starts. And that happens several times, and it just gets annoying. You sit there, you go into a race, oh, I did this race already. Oh, I did that race. And eventually you get to a race you haven't done yet, and it turns out to be a user-created race, and it could go one way or the other. It could be a decent race, or it could be a horrible race. And this one, I would say, despite the fact I'm getting my ass handed to me, which is usual, par for the course. Oh, man. Taking a little flip in the air. You know, despite the fact that I'm, sucking, which is nothing new, it's a decent race. I think this works a lot better as a GTA-style race than as a typical race. And the issue with the other one that's similar to this is the fact that we were using SUVs instead of supercars. And you may have noticed that most of the time I'm in a supercar, which is always my Pegassi Vaca, because most of the races are supercars. People just like racing in supers, or sometimes sports cars. And every now and then motorcycles or something fun like utilities, getting on a scooter, a moped, Faggio, whatever you want to call it. But this is the, I guess it's the alpha car for me, the main vehicle I use in a race. And of course I'm going the wrong way. Of course I missed a checkpoint. What else is new? And I'm in 9th out of 9th. Oh, I'm so proud to be in 9th place. I wonder if I'm actually going to end in ninth place. You think that's going to happen? I think I'm too far behind right now. And people are just blowing each other to bits. So you think in a race like this, I'd actually have a real chance of competing. Because I'm not really attacking anybody here. I mean, I've shot at a few people. I've fired off a few rockets. But for the most part, I'm not really bothering anybody. I'm just trying to finish the race. And I'm in 8th place by some miracle. Trying to kill me. Yeah, he must be in 9th place right now, the guy behind me, and he's probably not too happy that I'm in front of him. Fortunately, he missed. Ha! You missed! Yeah, no, he missed. One of the few silver linings, but he's right behind me, so who knows how this is going to end. If he gets a pair of rockets, or if he just passes me, I'm screwed. One thing I hate about racing over here is it's very, very chaotic. I mean, it can be fun, but at the same time, you know, for somebody like me who's obviously not any good at racing, it's not as fun. It's probably fun for you watching my shenanigans and screwing up, but at the same time, it does get tiresome after a while, and you know, you'd like to have a win every once in a while. So, yeah, I wish I had more supercars, but unfortunately, until High Life comes out, allowing us to buy a second apartment and garage so I can get more room, I'm stuck with my Vaca. But I love my Vaca. I'm happy to have this car, and I am actually looking forward to trying out the Zentorno. But the question is, when is High Life coming out? Is it coming out today, tomorrow, next week, next year? Or maybe Rockstar likes torturing us poor GTA Online players. You know what? I think this one's just about over. Yep, DNF. Had a little video editing problem there, but I just, fast forwarded to the very end. And that's how it ends. DNF for me, as usual. What a surprise. Congratulations to Jan Lu. He is the winner today. And that was the user-created race, Container Carve Up. Not a bad race. Not a good race. But it was a race. Where people were blowing each other to bits. Alright, so Racing Badly airs 3 days a week. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. Sometimes I put up multiple episodes, 2 or 3 at a time, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes it's a nice big long race. But if you enjoy Racing Badly, please go watch them. And of course, check out all my other videos. I have daily GTA Online content. Subscribe to the channel, please help me grow. And as always, thanks for watching.